keeps the tournament running quickly. That's why I have
Okay.
in the tournament rules itself to make sure that you are available for the.
Okay. Maddox faction. Let's do it. Against a Waru and Mac deck. So we love to see Cloth Cocoon. Love to see it. Send this to mana. We'll send this to mana. And then I kind of don't like this being my only thing. But that's okay. And then, yeah, playing this as a proactive play in the future turn. I'm probably going to, like, kind of lose a bit in the beginning here against Waru and Mac. It's, like, awkward because, oh, yeah, no, next turn. Oh, I'm very okay with that. That is very okay with me. So next turn I can either Cloth Cocoon, some scary bureaucrat that gets played. That's what I'm really hoping for. Really glad to have drawn this Cloth Cocoon. The scariest thing would be the 4/4/4, the Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, that guy is a scary, especially as a Fenning Crowbar player. Okay, so I do have a play. I can play both of these that instead of the Mighty Djinn or the Cloth Cocoon. Um, I was gonna say, well, I could if I play Cloth Cocoon on a big scary. Ooh, that's cool. Are we gonna see the full 4 mana investment? We do. So we're gonna take up our full mana. That's fine. You take that one. Let's get rid of that. Robin Hood is target. This should say character, not cards, but yeah. Good thing that only costs 3. We did have the cost reduction. Um, but yeah, getting rid of that Robin Hood feels very nice. And then we're gonna have 5 mana here. This goes back to that goes to hand. Um, it's like I could play the Mighty Djinn here. No, see, I have Hathor as my 2 mana play. Oh, but now we can 2 mana play the orb, or we can just not even 2 mana it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just start getting our value out. Get this, and then if they sabotage the Martingale, I can cost reduction play the Hathor. And if they sabotage the Inkcaster, I can just play the Martingale. Or if they don't, I can just play the Martingale. No, that gives me no water, so I want to. What is this going to do? Resupply. Banishing Gate. Oh, that's cool. So they're gonna. So let's just make use of my resupply and get use of these creatures because the 1/1/0 doesn't affect this lane. This forces my opponent to invest to take this. I don't have to, but it just forces them. If my opponent wants to let me get a two advancement lead, I'll be happy with that. If my opponent is forced to play a card from hand and has to discard their really cheap Katagiri, oh, they don't have to discard it. Okay, and it's gonna fail to move forward, so they get recruits. Oh well, only advances one more because they move here. Okay, I'll take this. Okay, I'm starting to think about small step, giant leap as we're getting closer. Uh, I'm going to discard this to mana. And then I'm going to get 7 mana next turn. So, yeah, we haven't put a small step, giant leap into mana. That's kind of our alternate win condition, I guess. Okay, Cloth Cocoon. I don't like seeing a Cloth Cocoon go to mana. But we do have the Aloe Vera can get itself out. And we can fight for water here. And then leaves us with 3 mana left over, which I guess could be a Paint Prison. We do get or it could be a Hathor. So I'll probably just, start with the Aloe Vera. Well, we're going to see what we get from the resupply. Actually, does it make more sense straight up to Amale and then Hathor? Or to push here, force my opponent to invest. Oh no, I don't force my opponent to invest because there's only 2 mountain. And then if they invest, I fight back. Okay, interesting. So given, if I just want to trade with my opponent, what's my cheaper option? Well, this straight up doesn't do it. This stops what my opponent needs. This doesn't get there for me. What if I did 4 and 3? 4, no, 4 doesn't do it for me. Okay, I guess we're doing the Amale. And we would rather this one win. And it's on 3s anyway. And actually I'm fighting for 4s there against 3s, so this is better. And then let's draw with this, because I'm not moving up into water here. I'm moving away from water. We already fought the water here. There's going to be one more water fight, but it's going to be mixed with grass. Okay, that is sick. And we're going to put this in, we're going to play this Hathor. Even if we don't need it, we're going to play the Hathor just to get an extra card in the resupply. So the Anansi stronger next turn, and we have more things for Paint Prison. Okay, sure, you can do that. I can imagine you can add 3 for 2 mana, so I'm still gonna do this here. Okay, so I'm gonna pass. If we get a small step giant leap, we can throw it back into hand with the Hathor. And they drew a card. A Martingale is just cheap. Okay. Let's see what we get. Oh, that's nice. Still haven't managed one of them. So we still have the 2 copies of Small Step Giant Leap to potentially get us into an interesting situation. I'd rather them win and me fight them here. And I'm better at fighting here. So I'm just going to start with the whatchamacallit? Anansi. So I can start utilizing these as resources. This can just be a 3/3/3 body. And if we start fighting here, then in the end I can beat the Ortis Attorney here, potentially. If I use all of our resources here, and my last 2 mana goes to Kodama here. So I have a Martingale to pass the turn. And I have a Mighty Djinn. So the Kodama would make this lose. Mighty Djinn wouldn't. Okay. So let's play the Martingale. Just keep fighting here. Really trying to win this one. See how they invest. Maybe I should have played here. Maybe that's showing my hand that I'm trying to play here. And also would stop them more on mountain. Well, let's see what they want to do. Okay, are we going to see that? Okay, they do go to sleep, so we're going to win here. So, I think we just play the Mighty Djinn here. That goes to mana. And then I'm thinking we give the Anansi anchored. Because this is going to come back. This is going to come back and go to mana. Yeah. Okay, they can sense something. Okay, so let's support ability. Send the Anansi back. Yep. Okay, so opponent kind of ties things up here. And it makes it a little more difficult. So I have to really focus on my opponent not winning this lane. And they won this lane, so they don't get all this extra stuff. That's actually, I didn't really think about that. Yeah, they don't get all this bonus stuff. That's good for me. Okay, so let's see what else we get. But we have stat block here. Okay, we got rid of the cloth cocoon, but we didn't get rid of small step giant leap. So we still have the potential for that. We're going to fight to try to win this lane. And we're going to get a draw and a resupply and another draw and a resupply. Okay, this isn't that bureaucrat. Okay, good. So we're really going to be fighting for this. Hoping to draw into something next turn. We can give the Anansi anchored. And if we're playing Anansi, giving it anchored, then we're probably just going to play the Hathor, right? So this is 3. It's going to be 2. Okay, you are going for this. So no, I don't want to play this yet because of the Banishing Gate. So I'm just going to play this 1/1/1 and make sure my opponent will go under the Banishing Gate. Three, 3/3 plus 3/3/3 helps me move forward. My opponent still moves forward. And then if I sleep, the only other thing here. So if my opponent just chooses to pass and not do anything conserving their resources for next turn, I can sneak a mountain victory in with Hathor and Kodama. That's going to be 4 mana. And then I sleep this for a sneaky win. Let's see if my opponent wants to invest more. I mean, my Anansi's a little weaker. I'm okay with that because I don't need big stats here. Oh, interesting. Okay, so they've shored this up so they don't lose here. So they win here. So me trying to get 8, I play this for 3. It's 4 plus 3. That's 8 mana. And then I can't move up here. What about 4? Yeah. 4, 3 is 7 plus 3. And then I move forward and they don't. Can I stop it? 4 plus 3, but no, I get no water here. 4 plus 3 plus 2, and I sleep the thing that gives me the most water? No, I'd rather not sleep it. I'm just gonna... play... I'm just gonna play this here. Maybe I shouldn't have. No, because if I played this, something was gonna have to go back. This takes options out of my hand. No, but this is cheaper from hand. I'm going to pass here. Okay. So we both trade. And I'm really hoping for that small step giant leap. If I just get that small step giant leap, I win. And we have the twinkle twinkle to set this guy to sleep. This isn't quite doing things. Okay, boom. Yeah, are we going to get rid of the Banishing Gate? Yes, we do. We do. So they really want to fight for board. Okay, so we don't have the crazy good stuff that I was thinking about. Let's go. Do we get the small step giant leap? We don't. We don't. I don't have a spell that can... Okay, so it's green, and we're fighting on mountains here. So let's do the big play here. Just in case my opponent has it. Like, this is already huge. I'm gonna sleep this one. Because I have Paint Prison. Oh, even though, I didn't think about the Anansi. I didn't think about the stats on the Anansi, and I just kind of went and I did it. I was more worried about the resupply, or the sabotage. So I need grass here. 3 plus 2 plus 2 is 7, plus 2 is 9. So let's just start with... Let's start with this. Yeah, I guess I'm putting this here. Oh, wait, that doesn't even stop them here. Maybe I fucked up. Maybe I really fucked up. No, I'll just play the 2 here. Okay. So, they can only play a little bit more. And then we would know what they're trying next turn. So I have 2 2 2s left. So let's just start with, there's going to be nothing that's really worth it here. Can we beat him in mountains? He's got 3 mountains. We've got 3 mountains with this. Let me just play here. If I... Oh, they can just... No, they can't sleep. That doesn't sleep from there. But it does fuck me over. I should have started here and then tried to sneak here. Because of the sleep. I should have put my lowest stats out. Oh, we don't... Okay, what are we seeing here? So they have 6. And then we're going to have 6 grass. And we're going to have this here. So this puts us to 5 and 6. And that puts us 5. Oh, no, that's... shoot. No, I fucked up. I needed to play that there. I messed up. I needed to play that here and then play this here. I messed up. GG. GG, I messed up. Because I'm the... No, that's my... Oh, shoot. Darn it. Darn it. I didn't count. I had so much time. I had 5 minutes. Dang it. It doesn't matter. Darn it. I just had to go there and then fight for the next turn. But I messed up. I didn't count. And my reaction is out there. I mean, what does it fucking matter? Because I have a viewer, so it doesn't really matter. But, it's like, of course I'm allowed to be upset, but I don't like to be upset in front of others. And this is the situation I find myself when I'm playing these kind of competitive games, and I'm putting it out there for people to see because I want to make content, because I'm like good at this game and I want to, I want to show that off. I want to be able to show off that I'm good. I want to enjoy a part of a community and help build it. But this just gets hard. It just gets hard. It adds an extra layer. I'm playing competitively, and that's one layer. But then I'm also playing on a stream. I don't have a camera on because I feel so much more comfortable just saying these words, and you can't see my face. Dude, if you could see my face right now, it would be so different. It would be so different. It's even worse. It already is awful. But I'm like, right now I'm having the decision. I'm going to leave this in. I'm cutting this part of the video, and I'm just going to leave it at the end of the game, because that's what fucking matters. Of like, I don't want to be tied down because I'm worried someone's going to judge me because I get emotional because I lost a fucking video game. And right now I'm like, I'm putting myself in this position so I can better be in this position. And I want to better regulate my emotions. And I'm like at a fine place right now. My voice is a little elevated. My energy is high. It is hot. My fan isn't in my room because it's in this other room because I moved it in there earlier. So I need to go move my fan back. And of course, I wanted to go undefeated in the very first tournament, and I could have played this in such a way that I tied with the resources that I had and that my opponent had, that I would have gone into the tiebreaker and forced my opponent to discard a bunch of the stuff from their reserve so that I had more resources going into that last turn. But I messed up, and I like pride myself on counting because I went to fucking school for math with a specialization in combinatorics, this fucking study of counting. And so when I mess up because I didn't just count things out, like, it hurts my identity. And it's ridiculous. I'm playing a card game that I have fun with, and I like thinking deeply about things. So I end up, in these positions and deeply, and then caring a lot about the results. And that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing to care. It's a good thing to give a shit. But it's like fucking complicated. Like, why does playing a game have to be complicated? It's just life is more complicated. I don't even know if it's that complicated for everyone else. Okay, I guess I'm going to cut it there.